that live in the barrens, they have a story they tell about that old Lee's woman and her child from hell. But I swear it's true, these pine-bearing blues.
The basic legend is that in 1735, Mother Leeds gave birth to a devil.
We heard that it was, the 13th child of Mrs. Leeds, and she put a curse on it.
She really didn't want that 13th child. And she often said, oh, when this child is born, it's going to be a devil.
He came out with hoofs and supposedly wings.
When the child was born, it actually turned into a devil, a flying devil.
Supposedly they let him go, they got rid of him, and he's wandered the woods of South Jersey for many years.
The night he's born, he took wings off and flew out into the night. Say you still hear him screaming when the conditions are right.
New Jersey Devil, of course, is a mythical character, but growing up here and all, we were taught to be afraid of him.
A lady that I know said she's seen him over at the cemetery, which is across the street. She said she's seen something fly by her while she was at the cemetery.
We just bought this village, and there were these immense wings against the back wall. And of course I was frightened, but I kind of felt like I felt like I was safe.
If you wore a red and black flag, according to Alonzo, Grandpa, if you wore red and black, the Jersey Devil would leave you alone.
I think it's just a legend. It's hard to believe. I mean, if I saw it, then I'd believe it.
Ex-Mayor Harry Leeds would tell you, up until the day he died, that he met with the Jersey Devil.
The stories were just told and told over and over and over, changing a little bit with every generation, so they grew, just like his tail grew.
You'll see the jack in the pulpit and a devil or two. When the moonlight shines full here, you'll see some other things too.
I spent a lot of time in the woods, the fields, and the bays around here. I have heard some strange noises, but I have never seen anything that would attribute to be the Jersey Devil.
I don't know if I necessarily believe or don't believe it, but I mean, I've definitely heard some really loud, weird noises at nighttime.
You got to remember that in these woods, in the South Jersey woods, there were black bear. There were also cougar, or what they call mountain lions. We called them meadow cats here.
When I was a child, my dad used to, when we were leaving here for dinner, my dad used to turn off the lights and swerve back and forth and yell real loud when we were in the car to scare him. And of course now I do that to my children.
My grandpop, he took a screwdriver, and the old utility poles, they had these 4 or 5 little reflector light. Well, Grandpa would dig them out of the thing. He'd get a board and he'd put 2 of them in it, and then he'd stick them in the woods. And if somebody come along, wanting to know what was out in the woods, Grandpa pull out his flashlight and shine across them things, and of course those 2 eyes would show up. And Grandpa would tell him, that's a Jersey Devil, you don't go in my woods.
I swear it's true, these pine-bearing blues.
As a historian, I have to say I don't have proof to actually believe in the legend. As a citizen and a person that's lived here a long time, I will believe in that legend for the rest of my life.